And away they go, off and racing for the Vincent O'Brien County Handicap Hurdle of 2016. Henry Higgins dropped in last place as Zamdi Man leads him towards the first with Fethard Player on the outside. And on the inside, running freely, is Great Field in the white cap of JP McManus, and he's pulled his way to the front. Sternrubin, who's normally very quick, is having to settle in behind him. Barry Geraghty trying to anchor Great Field. Zamdi Man is next. Ben Telemar's pulling hard just behind these leaders as well, just behind Starchitect and Fethard Player. Montbazon is handy, so too the two John Ferguson runners, Francis of Assisi in the orange cap on the outside of Devmonts, and then sizing Tennessee. On the inside then is Draco in the quartered cap. All Yours is tucked in the middle with Superb Story, wider out then to Cheltenham as the runners now come up towards the second flight. Hawkeye is towards the inside as they cross over the second flight. Montbazon sinks his rider and goes bad mistake there. All Yours got hampered. A bit of a knock-on effect to Some Plan as well in the yellow cap. Wayne Hutchinson is still down. They're making their way up the hill then, just working way through the field then. De Cosimo is on the outside of Mad Jack Mitten. Hawkeye towards the back with John Constable, Ivan Grozny. Wait for Me under a waiting ride from Richard Johnson. Towards the rear too is Blue Hell on the inside rail. Likewise Cardinal Walter, the red cap of Henry Higgins, the blue cap of Modus at the back, as Great Field in the white cap for JP McManus takes the field down towards the third flight. He's just trying to settle him a bit better, Barry Geraghty. Mistake by Zamdi Man on the outside there in close-up third place. Still very handy, still and racing in second is Sternrubin. Fethard Player on the inside is in fourth, followed by Cheltenham, Francis of Assisi as they go over the next. Then comes Starchitect behind these, sizing Tennessee, and De Cosimo has gone there. Ruby Walsh down at that flight on De Cosimo as they race away now towards flight number 5. Field becoming a little bit more strung out there as they do so. Just struggling over at the back is Modus. Henry Higgins is keeping tabs on the main group. Blue Hell is in no hurry either. Neither too is Hawkeye at the back. One that's trying to weave his way through a little bit through the field is Mad Jack Mitten, as Ben Telemar keeps a position on the inside rail, but Great Field will take them across towards the sixth flight, pressed by Sternrubin, Fethard Player, and on the outside Zamdi Man, Starchitect, Francis of Assisi, Cheltenham sizing Tennessee next with Devilment just behind these, who took that with a lovely jump by Superb Story, who's getting right into it now in the maroon and pink jacket, followed by Wait for Me, who's made up ground on the outside in the blue colours for Richard Johnson. No move yet from Ivan Grozny, nor two from John Constable. Draco towards the back. Blue Hell under a very patient ride from Adrian Heskin, and Henry Higgins and Hawkeye at the back of the main group as they freewheel now down the hill, turning left-handed. Modus is the one that's just a little bit detached from the main group. They're going to bypass the final flight because Wayne Hutchinson is being attended by the medics, so they've got just one more flight to take, and an enormous long run in here for the Vincent O'Brien County Handicap Hurdle, and there are a load of chances. They come down towards the final flight. Cheltenham on the outside, Fethard Player with Sternrubin, who took it together with Zamdi Man. Superb Story is lining up a challenge. Mad Jack Mitten is working his way through the field stylishly, so too is All Yours. Francis of Assisi and Draco on the inside rail squeezes through. Another one trying to get on terms behind these two is Francis of Assisi as they race up the hill. A long way to go before they get to the line here, and they're all desperate now as they race up the hill. With in front Superb Story has travelled beautifully into the lead here. From in second, Fethard Player. Sternrubin is next. Starchitect trying to stay on. Wait for Me is leaving it late with Ivan Grozny. They're racing on then past the final flight here, and it's Superb Story and Harry Skelton out in front by 2.5 lengths. In second still Fethard Player, followed by Sternrubin, staying on Starchitect, but Superb Story is too good here in the Vincent O'Brien County Hurdle and wins it for the Skelton brothers. Superb Story beats Fethard Player. Sternrubin was back in third place. Very tight Wait for Me, and Starchitect for fourth. Cape Blanco stayed on from behind there with Hawkeye behind these, and Cardinal Walter, Francis of Assisi next.